Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 26 on 2nd down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
That's coming. It's Saquon Barkley. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking for a throw here. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
65 cat, 65 cat. Ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come 19, come 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Hunt.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On the second.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Finds a man, right side. On the move, past the 40. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Street.
Man in motion here.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Riggs.
They've got a man in motion.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get up.
Nix again on second and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
79 Broncos. Check, check,
And he sent a
check,
man in
check.
motion.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Check go.
On third down, here's Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 27. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Headed out right. Complete beyond the marker. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Nix with it on 1st. Forced out to his right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
18 Raptor. No street. Come 19. Come 19.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Take go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's a Denver touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos go up 10-zip here in the 1st. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They give to Barkley, left side. Has some space inside the 15. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. 1st down from the red zone. The Bats got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we started to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
I'm not flying. Here we go, set. Hey.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
60. Set up. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Now Nix. Completed to his running back. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Go check. Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 Lion. Set up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Take over.
From the 41. He's on the move. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking, 18. 70 Lion. Panther Street, Panther Street. Come 19, come 19. Ready?
They'll run it from the gun. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Come on, set. Trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Nick's now to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it down the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Street. Huck.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
He tries to sneak it, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak, but that time the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that need of some attention. Second and 3 now. From the 37. That's into the hands of Barkley. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Pass play coming here. He rolls to his right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Go! Mustang 19. Hurt, hurt. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos. With it, first and 10. Here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Again on second and 10, Nix. He fires one deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. So the back does the work that time, Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 20 on second down. Cut out left. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. 12 yards on that play. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Motion man sent left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Last thing, 19. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Ready. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Another try following the sack. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Street. Street. Warrior 70. Set go.
Nix from the gun. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Let's go. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cut for big yards on the right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go! Rock roll 80. 69. 18, right here.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return starts from the goal line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Shut up.
Man in motion here.
Come 19, come 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Pace.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 20
18.
at the 20-yard
70 range,
line.
70 range. Riggs.
Trying again following the sack. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19 tight. Set. Check. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready.
They've got a man in motion.
Go street. Hey, smash. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Get up.
Nix with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Set go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. Rig alert. Bronco switch. Hurt. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Eagle. Cup 19. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
70 Rangers. Panther 11. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 19. It is caught left side. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find the first.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Here we go, set. Check smash, check smash. Street, street. Riggs, Riggs. Chap, check, chap, check. Roll, roll, roll. Go street. Check go.
On first down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 12. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos bump the lead up to 13 points. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Oh, he shows a burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's dropping back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback.
Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! At the 20. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. He's throwing for it! And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. 60
Pass play now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Eagles football, and they'll look for points here, but might be too little too late in a lopsided 4th quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10 now. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He's out in the clear. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, set. Check, Panther. Rig alert.
They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go, here we go. Hurt.
They send a man in motion.
Buffalo 18. Go, Rig, go. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Say hurt. Come 19, come 19. Ready.
Nix from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Denver. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. This finds Franklin. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Nix with it on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's incomplete left side.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. He'll look to throw. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Eagles 35.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Street. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They kick the running back in motion.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to the air here. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's go now.
2nd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Okay, ready.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
He'll throw it yet again. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they face 2nd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Cowboy 80. 19 right.
They'll throw it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
18 rapid. 18 rapid. Come 19. Come 19. Take go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Hey, smash.
Putting a receiver in motion.
7 Pirate. 79 Bronco. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Check smash. Check smash.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Chased out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60. Come on. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pass play on 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Back to the air on 2nd down. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.